Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. Real quick before we get into the actual part of this video, we are going to be talking about spoilers for pretty much everything that is currently in Dark Road, which is only 20 missions, but still, be aware that there is going to be some spoilers, and some big ones. So if you haven't played Dark Road and finished it, or caught up with it, leave now because it's dangerous. Okay? Everybody gone who's not supposed to be here? Cool. Uh, all four characters die. Yeah, but that puts a huge monkey wrench in my entire theory on who these characters were. I had huge, big theories like, oh, Yen Sid is one of them, and so is Kyrie's grandmother. Either Erd or Vor were very likely to be Kyrie's grandmother. Either one could be an option. But then they did what they did, and now they're dead, or presumed dead. Currently, the only information that we have is that there are four graves that Xehanort leaves flowers for, and there are currently four characters besides him and Ericus that we've met. However, we do know that there are also that these four graves could also possibly be for um, Master Odin or the other guy. I forget what his name is, but not important. The point is that likely all four of these characters have died, and also more than likely a lot of other characters died. The simple fact of the matter is that we knew that there was going to be some big catastrophic thing. Xehanort's whole spiel in the actual situation in Kingdom Hearts 3 is that Skalet Kylum used to be a place where Keyblade Masters came and gathered. But apparently it's not anymore. All of these Keyblade wielders are gone. It was honestly a weird situation to be thinking about. If so many Keyblade wielders from the Dandelions had made it into the next era, why was it that there's so few now? Bragg says specifically, seems like everyone has a Keyblade nowadays, which is odd for him to say considering the fact that at that point there were seven? No, wait. Six. Six Keyblade wielders that we knew about. Possibly seven if you really want to count Master Yensid, but really there wasn't very many. With Ericus, Xehanort, Yen Sid, then the Aquaterra and Ventus, and then King Mickey. Yeah, that's seven. That's seven characters in the entire universe that are currently wielding Keyblades. However, it's implied that there are more, which wouldn't surprise me. But the simple fact of the matter is that they're not common. Almost no one has seen a Keyblade in any of the games except for those who have met them in the past. Specifically, characters like Triton in Ariel's world. He is the only character that is a Disney character aside from the Yensid and Mickey's crew who even know what a Keyblade wielder is. Everyone else is completely oblivious, and the same goes for Final Fantasy characters, except for a few, and the the actual Kingdom Hearts original characters. No one is aware of actual Keyblade wielders until they start showing up, and it's odd. It's an odd situation. As far as we're aware, even Organization 13 members didn't know about Keyblade wielders except for when Roxas showed up, but it's honestly unclear. It's very unclear, and it's kind of interesting. Now, obviously, certain characters do know about Keyblades, but many don't. So, what exactly is going on is uncertain and inaccessible. So, we'll just have to wonder for the rest of time, basically, what exactly is going on here. Now, likely a lot of the characters died. More than likely, something happened where all of the Keyblade wielders, because of something that Xehanort did, a lot of Keyblade wielders were forced into a battle that took a lot of their lives. The gravesite that the graveyard we see is huge, and we don't see all of them. The idea that that many people could have died isn't surprising to me. It's actually pretty likely that almost all of those died in some drastic thing that we're going to be seeing later in Dark Road. Meaning that it's going to be a hard lesson to see. More than likely, something bad does happen. Xehanort goes into something and he finds out about some great group of Heartless that are trying to destroy an entire world. As such, he tells the different Guardians, or not the Guardians, but the other Keyblade wielders, who all come running to clash with this evil. The only ones that survive are Odin, likely, Ericus, and Xehanort, as well as two others, those being Kyrie's grandmother and Yen Sid, who I am actually willing to say that more than likely these two are actually characters who are upperclassmen. Yen Sid is specifically mentioned by Ericus as an old friend, and the idea of him being an older upperclassman to Xehanort and Ericus actually makes a bit of sense, especially since we haven't actually heard any of the names of the upperclassmen, and there are 7 of them. So it's actually pretty likely that 2 of these upperclassmen might have survived, one being Kyrie's grandmother and the other being Yen Sid. The 2 that I'm actually willing to say who they might be is the one that is Kyrie's grandmother may likely be the other member of the class's sister, or she's just some random girl in the upper class that under normal circumstances we're not really gonna know who she is, but in a clip when we actually get to see her, we'll see her later down the line where she's revealed to be Kyrie's grandmother. And also, I think that Yen Sid will just happen to be in the class. They'll just mention, oh, hey, I'm Yen Sid. I'm one of your upperclassmen, or whatever. And he'll be like, oh, Ericus, Xehanort, good to see you. What are you doing here? And the whole excursion that they'll explain what happened there. But, yeah. There's a lot to be seen on what exactly happened there. As for the space between that point and later, I believe that after the 4-year separation thing, that is when we are going to be seeing Xehanort go off on his world tour. However, I wouldn't actually be surprised if he actually shows up a little bit earlier, and it's actually before he lays down those flowers. But it's honestly unclear on the whole timeline situation there. So we'll just have to wait and see exactly what they decide to do. But the simple fact of the matter is that very likely we will be meeting Yen Sid and Kyrie's grandmother in this series. but they are clearly not one of the 4 kids that you actually get to hang out with. I do still think that there will be more Keyblade wielders who make it. However, who exactly they are remains to be seen. I also think that before too long, we are going to be meeting Triton, young Triton. And he... oh boy, that situation is not gonna be happy. Basically, something to expect from that, and I should make it clear, is that more than likely later down in the chapters, we'll be getting some point where Xehanort and the others go to see the underwater Atlantica, whatever it is. And in that situation, they all turn into fish, and they're like, ooh, this is interesting. Meet up with one of the missing Keyblade wielders, and they also meet Triton, his wife, and Ariel, and they cause a lot of problems, which you can probably guess what one of those is. So, yeah. Definitely not the best situation, to say the least. Yeah. Just look forward to that when that actually happens, because that's gonna be a hard little episode to watch, or chapter to play through. Just be aware of that when you finally get there. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have any theories, make sure to put them down there as well. Use the hashtag #TheoryReview. And of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. We will be doing a few more Kingdom Hearts videos as we get more stuff. But we're going to be going back to Miraculous and My Hero stuff within the next few days. So, look forward to that. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!